It's the Isaiah Grass Show wherever you are.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to IGMP TV. I'm your host, Isaiah Grass, introducing great media to people like you, and we are at the 2025 Infinity Music and Film Awards live in Nashville, Tennessee. From live music, red carpet interviews, and filmmakers from all around the area, this is the show to be. Now stop what you're doing and get ready for a show, because this is the 2025 Infinity Music and Film Awards. Hi, this is your host, Isaiah Grass, here on IGMP TV Network, live in Nashville, Tennessee, at the 2025 Infinity Music and Film Awards. And we are on the red carpet right now, and there are so many musicians, songwriters, and filmmakers from all around, and I want to introduce you to them right now.
Since I was a teenager, I started doing a lot of music. Actually, when I was 9 years old, but I started playing a little bit. And then when I met him, he started saying, you need to get out and do some gigs. You know, my roots are gospel, so I started doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, R&B, jazz, blues, country, whatever, gospel. So I just love to write and sing all the time. Give God the glory.
Absolutely. And what about you, sir?
Well, I'm just the husband.
Hey, that's a very important role.
We met in a little Bible church in Virginia.
Okay.
And I was playing in the band, and a friend introduced us, and we got together and rehearsed and found that we make good music together.
We found the first time we did harmony that our voices blended so sweetly, and that was it.
Any new music recently that people can discover of yours?
Well, we have the recent albums from the Nelson Riddle Orchestra, but we're working on two more Nelson Riddle orchestral pieces that we were starting on.
And you also just won a Lifetime Achievement Award, right?
I did last night, the Infinity Award, and this is history. This is the first one, so they can't take that away from me.
And that is something incredible. It's one of a kind. Do you have any new projects coming up that people can check out?
We got some films that's coming out here in the next 3 or 4 weeks.
Okay.
One of them is Final Chapter, and one's The Miracle on Shelby Street in Nashville.
We show in the video that a couple is there, but it's also they're reading the Bible, because it actually is one line in the song that says, "An eternity was mine."
Absolutely.
Which means to him.
Absolutely.
So I love those kind of songs that have a dual meaning.
And where can people find you online, Paula?
They can find me on all the platforms, and I'm on Instagram.
Now we're a happy partner singing group.
How long have you guys been working together?
A couple years now.
Well, I'm very grateful for both of you guys being here. You guys look so great.
Well, I was sang in church when I was very little, and tried out for a record label company, not knowing it was the band members of Hootie and the Blowfish and the Blues Travelers.
Wow, that is very cool.
And then they got me on the charts, and then I got on the ICMs, ICGMAs, TCT Network, and all different TV and radio shows. So just a lot of stuff I've done.
Well, it sounds like you've had a very busy life, and we are so grateful that you're here today.
Well, we're from the Appalachian Mountains,
Oh.
where they have got, just coal mines and country music, and that's about it, and bluegrass, and that's picking on the porch. I mean, we've done it our whole lives.
Our
It's
dad
all
was a coal miner.
Mhm.
How did you decide to go from being a kindergarten teacher to also being a singer? That's a story on its own, right?
It is, and matter of fact, my ministry started April the 21st of last year, and a ministry I had no intentions of doing, but Lord was opening doors wide open for me to go and tell my testimony, as well as sing Southern gospel music.
I usually wear a patriotic dress.
Okay.
And the fishing hat came from a song I wrote about fishing blues, which is funny, about selling worms.
Selling worms?
I'm Lorraine Stevenson, and I'm a singer, and I got nominated for some awards.
And what type of music do you do?
I do bluegrass, country, gospel, traditional.
Oh my gosh, that's so many. How did you decide which one you wanted to do?
I just born with it.
How long have you been in the film industry for, and how did you know that that was your calling?
I was in the film industry in the early 80s and got out and went on to corporate world, and then I worked for nonprofits, and now I'm back in it when I met Mark and became his manager.
Knowing the song My F-150, do you own an F-150 truck?
No, I didn't actually. I wrote it for my friend's wedding.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he's actually got now a 350. So I have to sing 350 when I'm singing it to him instead of 150.
Nice.
You can find me on halhartleysax.com.
halhartleysax.com. And do you have any upcoming projects right now that people can find you at?
Well, my album Living Waters is out right now. It's just been released, and all my single Showers of Love is also out as well.
Okay. Make sure to go to his website to learn more about him.
We met and we dated for about 7 months, and his pickup line to me was, "Hey, you want to start a band?"
That's
right?
an interesting pickup line.
There you go.
And so we started, and yeah, it's just been, we just work so well together. We like one another first and foremost.
That's a good thing to always have.
The R&B stuff that I do is all traditional. Like, we're on the ballot right now for the Grammys for the first round for traditional
Very
R&B.
cool.
I love that old Stax sound.
Very cool.
You know, so I kind of stick with that.
And where can people find you online?
Marky Blue, bricklatina.com, or you can find me on anything under Marky Blue.
Well, Marky, thank you so much for being here today. It was so nice meeting you.
We rob the Watertown train, Watertown, Tennessee, twice a year, and as the years go by, we accumulate more cowboys and robbers, and we just have a big family like this.
Well, we are so happy to have you here. I noticed that you released an Irish album. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I decided to put out a full album last year, so March 2024, because I started writing Irish music actually when I moved to America back in 2018. So I wanted to really give an album for my country and show, the unwavering love that I have for it, and just show my culture and
Absolutely.
faith and everything else.
I'm executive producer for Miracle on Shelby Street, a movie that Lisa Henry here was in my movie as my older wife.
Okay.
And it's an upcoming movie that will be streaming internationally in the next month or two.
Your dog and your puppet definitely have made a presentation here for sure. If people want to learn more about you, where can they find you online?
He has his own Facebook page. It's under Luna the Music City Dog and Baby Lou.
And you can find me at Hollywood Howie, afternoons on the front porch, and Southern Country Radio.
But I'm here being nominated for my directing in film and my producing in film. So
Very cool. And do you have any projects currently that you're working on that you can share with us?
well, my latest project that I'm nominated for is The American's Creed, and we're celebrating the 250th anniversary of America.
Didn't you sing the national anthem for the Commodores?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you sounded so good. I love your outfit. It looks very nice. Do you have any new projects that are coming up?
I have a song coming out called Cowboy Killer. I just shot my first ever music video a few weeks ago. But yeah, be on the lookout for that.
Interviewed quite a few people from Las Vegas. You definitely have the whole look going on for you. What inspired you to actually be Tina Turner out of all the icons out there?
Well, I was going to school and I used to watch Tina Turner on TV, and my mother saw her doing Proud Mary, and I was laughing. And she said, "You could never do Tina in 1,000 years. You're a baby." So I tried it and I ended up doing it.
I'm a singer, songwriter, and this is my mom, my lovely date for the evening.
This is so special to bring your mom with you. I'm sure this is something you're never going to forget, right?
I'm never gonna forget it as long as I live. Thank you, Ryan.
Do you have any words for people who are new at music and they are wanting to understand what it takes to be an artist?
Definitely. So one of my favorite memes, my favorite photo that I've used for years online is a picture of ballerinas' feet. And it's them bandaged up and all the different things outside of the ballerina slippers. And it says, everyone wants success until they see what it actually looks like.
How did you guys meet? This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people or so.
Yeah, I moved to Florida.
I don't think we have enough camera room
Kind
for all
of
8
joined them
people.
all in. So I kind of honed them all in. I picked the best of the crop from Florida guys. So.
Well, we are so grateful that you brought everyone here. Where can they find you online?
jaceaaron.com.
You guys have a music video together. Tell me about the whole inspiration behind that.
I tell you, I Know a Woman was a song that came out. It went over 80,000 streams on YouTube. So we made that video to go with it, and we fell in love a long time ago, and you can see it in the video. I really love the video.
In my 20s, I ended up having a manager here in Nashville, and he introduced me to Darlene Fowler, and very long story short, stuff happens in life, right?
Sure.
And I ended up having a baby.
Well, congratulations on having a baby.
And he's right over there.
Okay.
And 20 years later, I came back and found her, and now he is signed.
So they were in a band with my uncle and her, and I grew up watching them. And my uncle's like, I'll give you a guitar for Christmas if you learn 3 chords. And I did that, and then a few months later, I was on stage, and I guess discovered I could sing from there.
And what is the first song? Because I know you just released your first single. For our listeners that are just hearing about this, what is it called?
It's called On My Radio.
As an independent artist, that's so important because a lot of times people don't understand the grind that goes on behind the scenes. Some people aren't lucky to get managers, some people aren't lucky to get labels, some people aren't lucky to get any of that. And you have to be able to really dive deep within yourself to be able to say, I want this, I'm not gonna let anyone stop me. And the fact of everything that you've been able to accomplish as an independent artist, the visuals that you have and the whole story of who you are, you have done such a great job. And congratulations for your award.
Love with all the other prisoners in the way that they risk their lives, both of them, to help people flee and escape the camps. So they are modern day heroes, truly.
So the film is actually a parallel story to Schindler's List. So it's kind of Schindler's List meets Jojo Rabbit meets Life is Beautiful. Yes. There's humor, there's comedy. We got a PG-13 release, so the kids can come see this, learn about the truth of what happened, but also there's a lot of fun to it.
Actually a horse trailer that we converted into a studio.
Very cool.
Yeah, so it's called The Custom Cowgirl.
And how did you guys come up with that idea?
Wearing hats, sewing them off our heads. It was actually
I think you also go by the Queen of Blues, B-L-U-Z, and your bio says you're kind of sassy? Is that what it says? You're a little bit sassy? So tell me, how has it been to be able to carry on your father's legacy throughout the years, and also being able to have your own identity so that, people don't just say, oh, you were just given that opportunity? Because I know you worked really hard, because your dad had you go to public school as well, and you also, he didn't take you to all the award shows and everything. He kept you very grounded, right?
Correct. I'm surprised you did your research.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Thank you.
Being a daughter of B.B. King, the daughter of B.B. King, is very difficult because expectations are always really high. But my dad told me before he passed that I will always be his daughter. So the best thing for me to do is become Claudette King and have my own signature. And that's what I've been working on.
People want to learn more about you. Where can they find you online?
Yeah, delnora.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have any social media where they can find you as well?
It's all on delnora.com. We made it easy for everybody.
Absolutely.
So they don't have to worry about last names, just Delnora. I don't know how many Delnoras do you know?
I don't know any Delnoras.
See? There you go.
So I'm very grateful to know the one and only Delnora. See her right here, the one and only. If someone wants to be an actor and they want to be in a project of yours, can they contact you directly? Do they have to go through your agent? Do they have to send you their demo reel? For aspiring actors out there, I know a lot of people would be wanting to know, how do they get to someone like you for you to notice what they do?
We know what's wonderful is all of the social media. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, SeanMcNamara.com, and you'd be surprised how many people sent me their stuff, and I looked at it and I went, wow, I use their music in my movies.
Very cool.
Actors have come up, and the thing is, it stands. If they're good, and I'm doing a film at that time, it's always timing that would be right for somebody like that, they're in.
Welcome back to IGMP TV. I'm your host, Isaiah Grass, introducing great media to people like you, and we are at the 2025 Infinity Music and Film Awards, live in Nashville, Tennessee, and I am surrounded by so many musicians, songwriters, and filmmakers from around the area, and I am so excited to share with you them right now. So come with me as we get to know more about who they are. What has been your favorite project that you've gotten to be able to work on throughout the years as a filmmaker or a producer?
This one.
Really?
I did work on a sex trafficking film that was wonderful, very true stories about Ventura sex trafficking, and that's important. But this movie has just been such a pleasure, such a privilege to work on.
And where can people find out anything about you if they wanted to reach out to you for any projects? Are you willing to take on people to work with?
I'm working on a number of projects with Sean McNamara, my director.
Okay. What would you say has been your most successful song throughout your career?
Well, I would say Hot Pepper Doll is very successful, and I have another song called Table for Two that debuted at #1 in Europe.
Very cool.
And matter of fact, Loretta Lynn and I had cut the song about a month apart, and then we did a duet together. But and I have an album called Las Chicas de Country, the Girls of Country, and that album produced 3 #1s. I've had 11 #1 records in Europe, so I'm having a good run. I'm having a good run.
It sounds like. Very cool.
And we produce a little television every now and then. We have a program called In Your Corner.
Okay, I've been hearing a lot of people talking about that here.
Yeah, we do a live stream on Monday night for a prayer meeting, Thursday night where we have a concert, and then we do interviews of people that we put up on air.
Very cool.
And my husband is a filmmaker also. He has done 4 documentaries, working on a 5th and a 6th right now.
What would you say has been a song that people request from you the most?
Right now, it's probably one of my biggest pushes is the Can't Nobody Love Like a Cowboy, and I'm actually playing it tonight. It's performing it live. I just released a new song called Alcohol of Fame, and a lot of the newer stuff that I've written that people have heard that hasn't been recorded yet, I get requested to sing that a lot too. But
how did you even learn about this event?
So this is actually our first award show that we've done.
Congratulations.
Oh my gosh, thank you. We have a couple of friends that's been nominated, so we are here to support them, of course, and then maybe in the future we will be nominated as well.
How did you decide that you wanted to be in the beauty pageant industry?
Oh, someone saw me at Staples and they asked me would I be a spokeswoman.
Really?
And would I like to be in a pageant? And I thought he was talking to the lady behind me. And so anyway, I started going to pageants and I started winning, and it was all for the veterans. So I'm all about the outreach and all about community service, and it was such a great fit for me.
And like in 5th grade, I wrote poetry, and my English teacher said I didn't write the poem. And so now it's like, wow, you know, music is the same thing. It's a song with poetry, you know, music and poetry. And so to get that award was like, wow, I wonder what Mrs. Hill would think today, right?
Absolutely. Well, you should be so proud of everything you have done. Where can people find you online?
Oh, that's easy. TGIT Tammy. Google it, but I do have the website, tgittammy.com.
Congratulations on all your success that you've had after being on The Voice. What does it feel like to know after being on the show that you now have control of everything in your career? I bet you so many opportunities have happened for you, right?
Well, I'm really excited to be here tonight. Obviously, being on The Voice was amazing. In fact, this is a dress I wore on The Voice singing Stay by Sugarland, and I haven't worn it since the show, so I busted it out tonight, and I brought it to the awards tonight. But, you know, going on the show was amazing, and coming off the show and releasing new music.
just want to say thank you so much to our sponsor, Infinity Music and Film Awards, for allowing us to be here today in Nashville, Tennessee. If you'd like to learn more, make sure to go to IGMPTV.com, or you can stream this on Roku, Apple, Amazon Fire TV, as well as all of our other media outlets. Please be sure to go and check out all the musicians, all the filmmakers, and songwriters from this event, as this is an independent production and everyone needs your help to be seen, heard, and found wherever you are. I'm your host, Isaiah Grass, introducing great media to people like you, and this is IGMP TV Network on the 2025 Infinity Music and Film Awards.